As many of you know, in September, I went to Sim Gaming Expo in Chicago, and it was absolutely amazing. I'm in the market for a new motion rig. I currently have the D-Box G5s, no complaints about them, but I want 6 degrees of freedom. And one of the companies that I tested while there really stood out to me. And that company is DynamiX. In this video, we're gonna break down why they're so different and what really stood out about them. I'm not being paid for this review video. All of my opinions 100% are my own, and all of the performance statistics were from my own research. However, if I did have any questions about anything specifically, I did reach out to the brand with those questions. So let's head back to Chicago. The DynamiX Prime. This motion system was nothing short of incredible. It was precise and responsive.
The belts, they auto-tighten. Oh, wow.
Alex, the CEO and head engineer, stated that their goals are to keep this as direct and low latency as possible. Currently, they're able to achieve latency as low as 3 milliseconds, which is absolutely bonkers. To achieve this, they don't dampen the motion, so what you get is raw, but smooth at the same time. This is a 6-DOF system. You'll feel the textures of the road, the curbs, and the sensation of speed. Now let's talk about some of the performance characteristics. Check out these numbers. There is nothing within $1 million of their price that provides this type of performance. Honestly, I can't wait to sit down with their CEO and ask him how many times people told him he was insane, because what he created is truly remarkable. On top of those already staggering numbers, the DDX Prime is capable of providing up to 2.5 Gs of sustained braking and cornering forces. That is madness. I'm not sure what you know about motion simulators. Generating G-forces, not super difficult. Sustaining G-forces in something like this is very challenging. Now let's take a second to talk about what some of those crazy statistics actually mean. That 62 degrees of yaw or slip angle in a car allows your back end to really swing out. In the flight sim application, this would be insanity to practice crosswind landings. The 52 degrees of pitch would be absolute madness for practicing your power on or power off stalls. And with 52 degrees of roll, you can practice your steep turns, which are typically done with your wings at 40 degrees. I know this equipment is being marketed as a racing simulator, but the application can be so much more. DynamiX is not a simulator company. They're an engineering company who focuses on creating lifelike simulators that are meant to be used as a training tool. The actuators, as well as the software running the system, were developed in-house, 100% proprietary, which gives them the ultimate control. They aren't relying on anyone else's software or limited by what others think is possible. Let's talk about who the DDX Prime is for. This is aimed at racing teams, pro and semi-pro racing drivers, and not so much the home sim gamer. It's priced at $175,000, but can be had for $125K with its introductory pricing. The companies they aim to compete with are companies like Dynisma, who create $2 million driver in-loop simulators used by professional racing teams. The DDX Prime's competitive advantage is not price. It's actually ease of operation and portability. Their competition requires a large warehouse as well as 3 engineers to run the system. Not to mention it requires teams to travel to the facility and book time to use it. The DDX Prime is extremely portable and can travel with racing teams from the garage to the facility to the paddock itself. Not to mention, running it is extremely simple. The drivers themselves can operate the system. Honestly, this simulator was absolutely incredible, and I feel extremely fortunate to have gotten the opportunity to give it a ride.
All right. Next person up. All right, I'll let the next person get some. Yeah.
All right.
Appreciate
Hang
it.
on.
Yep, no
There
worries.
you go.
Thank
Now.
you. Thank you much, brother. I won't be too greedy. I'll let the next person enjoy. That's hard. I could be on that all day. For as much motion as you got, it was actually quite smooth and definitely a blast. If it's in your budget, you have $175, or you're a professional racing team where you spend over $175K on tires anyway, this might be the way to go. But for the rest of us like me, it might not be in my budget. But check out for more from them in the future. This is sick.